Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. We've got the Professor of Pain today. This is actually a deck that I saw on Untapped.gg in the high mythics level, and it had a very high win rate. So I wanted to give it a run. This is actually very similar to a list that we've played previously, but the whole idea is you got Professor Dellian Fel, just a fantastic card. You're going to try to get the emblem on this. That way, every time you gain life, your opponent loses life. You have multiple ways to gain life. You have the Annex that gains life for you, as well as Together as One that also gains life for you. And then, obviously, the Professor himself can gain additional life. But to stay alive, and you need to in this current meta, because there is a lot of low-to-the-ground creatures running around, and we have a ton of Requiting Hexes in here, Bitter Triumphs, 4 of those, Strategic Betrayal, 2 Day of the Black Sun. This is an important card to be running right now. You almost need to run a sweeper because, man, our token's going crazy right now. We have Duresses just to fight a lot of those nasty enchantments that have been kind of going around. So if you can get it out of their hand fast enough, you don't have to worry about it. This is also really good against Jeskai. If you can get rid of Tablet in their hand, they're gonna be pretty upset. You can actually see there's gonna be one game where I just eliminated the Tablet out of their hand for a Jeskai deck. And man, you could tell they were pissed off on the other side. So that was really fun. Obviously, Bitter Triumph, great against Planeswalkers. Don't see a whole lot of those right now, but creatures, good instant speed removal. Strategic Betrayal, Day of the Black Sun, we mentioned. Preacher. Preacher is a really nice one. 3 casting cost, 2/4. 2/4 is really important at 4, but there is a lot of 3 damage spells that are going on around right now that can't kill this, which is fantastic. It has Death Touch as well, so it can kill stuff that it blocks. So even if they have a big guy, no problem with this thing. And you'll be able to get those 1/1 vampires, as well as if you have the most life, you get to draw a card, which is fantastic. Additional card draw is always a good thing. Core Annex combo, you can't go wrong with that. And then obviously 2 Deadly Cover Up, just one of the greatest sweepers for black. So we got 4 total sweepers in the deck. Together as one, ton of card draw, good removal. And obviously we have all the lands that support that. And remember that you're able to fire up both your cores and your Great Halls as creatures that can attack in. So you have sneaky ways to get additional damage in. All right, if you could, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. All right, this hand's a little crazy. We do go first, though. We'll try it, what the heck. Get the tap land down first. Get the Marsh out next. Alright. We'll be able to get some draws going. To make sure we don't take too much damage if we can get the Ritual Chambers fired up. A bit rude. Ooh, Duress. I think we do this. We can fire up an Unholy Annex and a Duress next turn. We'll take 6 total damage that way. Daily Cover-Up's probably pretty good. Okay, they just fire that up. You have a creature with haste. That's not good. I guess we're gonna have to X their creature. They'll discard a card, I'm guessing. I don't really want to fire up. I guess we'll gain it back next turn. We're probably better doing this. Let's hope we don't get... Yeah, we got burned. Well, hopefully they double creature next turn and we can just sweep. Get the discard triggers. They're not going to Bilbo, are they? Alright, what are you doing here, buddy? Choose the way. Cast it or don't cast it. There you go. Alright. Get that out. We're going to deadly cover up. Take 2, unfortunately. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I think we do chamber into together. That way we'll start gaining life back. There's 2 cards in hand. We can fire this up. Chamber, gain some life. We'll have a good creature now. We could double chamber and gain 6 life if they don't kill this thing. Or double annex, I mean. Let's see here, we got green, black, okay, red, green. We can do like a blue. So we're gonna get for 4, not 5. Red, green, black, and then whatever color. So I guess it pays more to do the annex. Plus we get additional card draws. So maybe Great Hall into double annex. Alright, what are you doing here? You're roping? I see you moving around there. He's thinking about firing that up. Okay, put a card. He has 3 cards in his hand. Well, if he can get us down pretty low here. Okay. Okay, can do 2 damage to us. And then 2 damage here. 2 damage here. Oh, he's trying to kill that? I mean, we have to block, right? We can gain life there. We're going to take 2, we can gain 3. I think we just fire this up. We have 2 mana left over for like a bitter. I think we have to do that. Oh, so close to death, though. We do have the Bitter Triumph, though. Which will probably get rid of the swamp. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we drop that. Damage to us. Returns it to the battlefield. It's an artifact creature until the end of turn. We could bitter that. Discard a card. Go after that. Now we can gain 6. Holy moly, this is close. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do this and this. We'll gain more life by doing it that way. So we'll unlock this. We'll...
I need answers.
Plus there, I'll keep this back because we'll just win next turn. We go up to 8. This is a crazy close game. We really hung on there. Cool but rude. Fire it up. They only have 2 mana left. Alright. We're good. Because we got, we can minus the Professor. We got the double Annex. We have another Annex we can cast. And we could even get another Professor out. And attack him. Alright, GG. We'll keep this one. We do like the Bitter into Unholy and a Deadly Cover-Up. Already the Council. Okay. Let's get a tapped land in play. We can Duress them. What do they got working on here? Creature, Planeswalker, Settle the Wreckage. Let's do this one, because if we get this down, we don't have to attack in if we don't want to. I guess it really didn't matter now, did it? Actually, hold on here. Let's get this out for card draw. Alright. So what we're going to do is get this out. We're going to first Duress, see if he has removal, then we'll catch our Preacher, or cast our Preacher. Okay, so picked up another road. Should I target artifact? Or target artifact gains indestructible. Reroute deals 2 damage to target tapped creature. Guess we can force him to hold up a road. Or we can hold up, settle. And just not attack in. Ooh, Professor's pretty good. Yeah, that works. Well, let's get this down. So we can start doing our life gain plan here.
The right spell?
We got enough removal that I'm not really worried about any creatures on his side. He might fire up his Anchorage here. Attack in for 2. We just got to remember to leave up our Triumph for next turn.
Detention. This will only sting for a moment. We purposely didn't get our demon because of the Bitter Triumphs left up. Just get a core down. Probably gonna annexes himself, so he's not gonna fire that up. He's smart about it. Well, we did get the trigger here. And that is what we were trying to do. For you, life ends.
At that point, we'll just get this down, so we'll start gaining life and doing damage. Now they're going to anchorage in probably and kill our professor. We're going to have to discard here. Get rid of one of the Day of Black Suns. We got to do 2. Hold on here. Exile. We haven't seen anything really here. Maybe we do one of the deadly cover-ups, which will allow us to do a full deadly cover-up. Okay, he kept it open. That out. This is a sorcery.
I have life essence to spare.
Let's get 1 down. We're not going to attack in because it's settled. We're basically forcing him to hold settle open. No attack. Now we're gaining life and they're losing double each turn. I feel like they have to hold up settle now, which is kind of funny.
Never take growth for granted.
I just think we just keep doing this. Really not too worried about it. We're gonna end up discarding here. No attack. Okay. I don't know what they think they can do here now. They're just slowly bleeding out. Now we have enough left over. Target player draws next cards. Damage to them. And we have mana left over for the Bitter Triumph. Alright, GG. Alright, lots of mayhem in this deck. The way I love it. We need land though. Only have 2. Especially if we're casting converge spells, then that's not what we want to be seeing. Let's look at their hand, see what they got cooking here. They got treasure tokens, they got smog. I think we do this early. We'll slow them down for capstone. Smog is kind of... we can... We can get that right away. We'll have Generous Plunderer, which I think we might actually be okay with. For a turn, at least. Get this down as a blocker. We'll be able to smog. We should have probably kept up Bitter Triumph here. I guess we're giving him 1 free attack, maybe? And then he didn't. He didn't smog. Interesting. Well, I guess we Unholy Annex. And then kill his smog. We're going to take some damage here. Do we want to discard? It's going to be up pretty close here. We're going to have to kill that thing next turn. Okay, 3 life. Kill this. We're going to take 4 here. No, we're going to take 3 because we sack the 1. Pay 2. We're going to draw. We'll do damage here. Kill that. Holy land. Overgrown Tomb we'll get rid of. I guess we could have got rid of one of the marshes. Death for enemies is pretty good. Let's get this fired up. Get one of these Blooming Marshes in. Discard. We'll get Blooming Marsh. Okay, we need that for the white for the together as 1. Lightning Strike. Okay, they're trying to fire that thing up. Ooh, that's good. Plus
Follow
that.
my instructions, and you might. The right spell turns poison to medicine.
Okay, he's 1 off of getting Capstone fired up. I think we attack in, get some damage in. We have a chance of just taking it over next turn if they don't get a land. That is very good for us. That's minus. Alright, GG. Alright, we go first. We got removal. We got a preacher. Let's keep it. Alright. You keeping it? What are you doing? We'll pause it. Alright, we're finally back. Alright, Swamp. Leave hope in Hex. Land. Leave open Hex and Bitter Triumph. We will get our Preacher out next turn if they don't do anything, even if they leave open mana. They're land destruction, aren't they? Yep. This is a bad deck to be playing against. Duress is probably the play here. Holy moly. A braid, a tablet. I guess we gotta go for the tablet. Braid doesn't kill this. Yep, that's fine. For now. Changed our mind. We're gonna try to get our
Class is now in session.
professor turned on.
I have life essence to spare.
Cards we don't know about. We did not draw. I think we just do this right away. We'll get our preacher
Your
out.
final exam begins now.
So far we're playing around their cards pretty good. They're up to 5, so 2 more of this thing fires up. Alright, GG. Just guy gave up. All right. This is a good hand to go first with. We can duress. See what we're playing against. Another Jeskai deck. I don't really care about the Jeskai. Maybe we do this. We want to keep our lands for the Converge. And they're going to have to get up to 5 to kill this. We'll get a Preacher out. Now we're racing. Can't let them to get up to 7. They obviously don't have a tablet, otherwise they would have cast that right now. Get that down. To ramp up a little. Converge spell next turn would be really nice. Interesting. They probably have a card draw, like an accumulated wisdom, so they can draw more now. Otherwise, why would you kill that? I guess they're just trying to mitigate. Let's fire this up. It shouldn't have anything that can kill us or kill our creatures, I don't think. And if they do, more power to you. Well, they do have combustion, I guess. Okay. Well, we still get damage. We have 3 land. I mean, we're lucky that we held them down. Let's see, immense tap. Nice to rest them. Really not worried about the Jeskai. We have another combustion. Oh, wow. Quencha, Artist Talent. Why didn't they get Artist Talent down? Why don't we just pitch Artist Talent? They don't have enough to... I mean, they might be able to get Thor down next turn, and then we'll have to kill it with this. Did they draw? They drew combustion. Okay. Can fire this up. Card draw. Alright, they're gonna hit a land here, I think. Yeah. Let the cover up. Fire this up, attack him. What do you got for us? This still, even if this dies, this still gives us enough to kill Thor. Otherwise, we also got our sweeper. Maybe we use our sweeper instead. I guess that'd be a reason not to fire up the Great of Hall. Alright, we're just gonna kill this thing. Well, I think we're gonna deadly cover up. Attacking first. Actually, hold on. Do we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, we need that. No attacks. We need to cast this first. Deadly cover up. That's pretty good. 5. We do need a land if we can do both of those in one turn. They are getting up to Jeskai Revelation. Did they discard? They did discard theirs. You just gotta stock up though. They do have a Quencha up. Let's get another Annex down. And if that hits, we just fire up. Yep. We'll pay it. So we can turn on one of the chambers next turn. We got a Thor. Cast one spell. We're gonna have to kill the Thor with the Day of the Black Sun, unfortunately. So we're gonna take 4 more. That's what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have accumulated. Taking a ton of damage. Deadly cover up's pretty good because we can actually deadly cover up and ritual chamber. On their tablet. Artist talent. Accumulated wisdom. Do I gotta think they went through all their Thors? We already got through 2 of them. Unlock. We got the Hex up, so let's do that. And pass a turn, they lose 4 life. Okay, maybe we should have kept it untapped, man. So we could have gotten bitter. Alright, GG. Alright, I wanted to go back to this deck just because it has so many different ways for you to play the game. You can win on your life gain with Professor, with that emblem. You can obviously do your Annex wins. You can attack in with your Preachers, and you have a ton of removal, a little bit of hand disruption, basically attacking your opponent every which way. That's why I really like this deck. Together as one as well, gives you your additional card draw, and also kill off creatures, do damage to them if they don't have creatures. You kind of do it all with a deck like this. Been seeing a lot of varied meta out there, and you need to have a sweeper in the meta, so having Day of the Black Sun Really takes care of that. A little strategic betrayal, get rid of the graveyards, but a lot of early removal is important, and that's what this deck really kind of shines with, especially when you have hand disruption as well as the hex at the 1 slot. But yeah, really enjoyed this, and if you could, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a fantastic day.